Welcome back, folks.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the Spectral Riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the Riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen of War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Care to tell?
And you know the...
Whoa. Holy shit.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kovir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vattir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the Lodge. Only Emir, Vattir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk, but it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers, and we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Up and started watching Henselt like he was our own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Alright.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
I don't want to fight. Doesn't concern me anymore. I'm just tired.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Now I kind of just want to shove it in his face. I don't know. God damn it, these hard choices. I also want to finish off strong, though, with an epic battle. You know what, let's do it.
Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Oh, smart one.
The wolf has teeth.
And they're sharp.
I better. I can tell already.
Of course you can.
You tire quickly.
I'm tired of your talk.
You know how to use those. It's like... I wanted to do that to you. Have anything? Anything that might prove awesome? No, I don't.
I don't want to kill you. You're nowhere near my level.
I'm no Kingslayer.
Ah, shit. Whoop. Oh. Oh. Ha. That's funny.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
We are just fire and water, or fire and ice. So we'll see. Okay. Really? Come on. I basically had... Suddenly, spatter just appears on his face. Blood spatter. He's like... It's the correct music. Sad to say, folks. Now it's the correct music. What a brutal game. Nah. That's funny. Anyways, folks, that was The Witcher 2. Well, the last part kind of felt, I don't know. I want to play more, but that's just me complaining about the length of the game, I guess. But still, an excellent game, definitely. But definitely, I felt, even though they were different, I definitely felt it was a lot better than the second installment of Dragon Age 2. Or Dragon Age 2, or Dragon Age, whatever. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But, I definitely had a lot of fun playing this game, and there's supposed to be 16 different endings to this game. And choice and consequence system is definitely they definitely kept that intact, which was pretty awesome. I like that a lot about The Witcher 1. Still though, I remember that game was just a douche. They wouldn't hold the doors for you, first of all, and then second of all, they were all just corrupt as hell. No one, I don't know. No one liked Witcher Geralt. He was a hated man. I don't know what else to say. Look at these endings. Shrug. I did buy the collector's edition though. I got a lot of weird stuff, especially the head of Geralt, which I have no idea what to use for. And the humidities, I think, kind of ruined it a little bit. The humidity of my room, which is sad. Definitely one of the cooler heroes I've seen though. Geralt de Rivia. De Riv. The soundtrack's also good. I like that a lot. It was also good in the first one. They did awesome work on that. Wow, so awkward. Can't really say anything. Oh, I guess the credits ended. look to this side suspiciously. But there is a whole nother path. There's basically two paths in this game after Flotsam. Roach and Yorveth. Yorveth was one path. And I guess I'm gonna do another playthrough. Well, you're not gonna see it obviously, but of Roach's path, where you go. I believe you go to Henselt's camp, if I'm not mistaken. And well, it's a whole nother side of the game, basically. And yep. But thanks for watching, folks. Tune into my other LPs, and thanks for watching.